Okay, so obviously the backstory is I work in financial literacy. And so the series of questions kind of start with figuring out what your mindset is as far as money is related. So, if you came up on a random lump sum of money that you weren't expecting, I want to know what your first steps would be with that money. So let's just say it's 150 or $200,000.
Nice.
Right? And this is money you're not expecting, but now money that you've been handed.
Okay.
What are you going to do with it?
Whew, you might not like what I'm about to say here then. So
I don't care what you say.
I am very because I was like, oh God, I feel like I need to tell her I would save it and do this and okay. Let me tell you what I would not do is any of that. I personally I have been looking forward honestly to lump sums of money so that I can invest more into different equipment and stuff like that. Like I am someone who if I had that, I would go and I would buy a new graphics card so that I get a new motherboard for my computer, build a new computer, get a new freaking get a 3 gigabyte SSD cards. I would get a new motherboard. I would get a new freaking processor. I would get 2 freaking graphics cards, like the expensive ones, so that I can, and then I would buy so much 3D animation software and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things I can't use right now, and I look forward to sometimes getting those things so that I can invest really a lot more into myself, and so as you can see, I have so much equipment here, but just throughout the time, I would upgrade so much stuff so that I could continue to build upon what I've got, because as much as I really do I would love to save, but my brain is in this mindset of I've got to also get out of a lot of my family doesn't really have much, and so I'm just I'm someone that's going to invest into myself that I can continue to do the things that I want to do. What about you though? So you get this big lump sum. We've got a financial person here who is teaching the world, who also does a bunch of other things.
Well, I'm not going to teach the world with my answer right now. I'm going to tell you what I would actually do with it.
Please do.
If I were to be given $200,000 that I was not expecting, I would be okay giving it all away.
Oh.
I would be. And I say that because, my dad and I have this term that we call play money.
Okay.
And play money is money that you get that you don't expect, that you then kind of throw into an investment, because it's not money that you were planning on. It's not money that's already spent before you get it, for a bill or for food or for gas or for whatever. So this is money that's literally coming out of the sky that I did not see coming, have not planned for. Then that's play money. And you can do whatever you want with play money. So I'd be okay giving it away. I'd also be okay throwing it all in a lump sum of investments and seeing it grow.
What would you invest into?
Probably a bunch of different things. A bunch of different stocks. I'm more stock market.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Is that exhausting? I look at the stock market the way you look at
No, I just put the money
equipment.
in and I don't look at it again. Now, my sister, on the other hand, she's a little bit more risk averse. So if she sees it one day and it's super down, she's like, oh, I gotta get out. And I'm like, just let it stay for another year or 2 or
Once
5
again,
or 10.
I look at the stock market the way you looked at all this equipment, and I go, I'm good. I don't need to know anything.
Oh, see, I can make it super easy for you. You made all this super easy for me. Seriously.
Yeah,